Hey, welcome back. I am back to the channel, guys. I felt so inspired, as you can see. I'm in the park. It's green all over me. I have my little linen hat. I got this. When did I get this? I got this from, is it Uniqlo? I always feel like I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's where I got it from. I actually bought it like in the wintertime. Like, when they start to transition certain things, I seen this hat. I said, yes, honey. Covered. We must cover. As much as we want to be in the sun, we must protect our skin, protect our head. The other day, I did not have on my hat, and I felt the difference. I literally had a headache. I had a headache because of the sun. Guys, you know the noise. I'm trying to practice putting my videos up in one take. So we're going to see how this one goes, okay? Cheer for me. Anyway, I didn't have on my hat, and the cause of that, I ended up having like a headache most of the day. And it was weird because I actually had a really good day outside, which I actually wrote. Actually, I have written a blog about this same situation. Maybe not about my head, me having a headache, but the repercussions of not having enough trees, especially you find in the urban areas. Now, I am very grateful that I have my plethora, but there's a lot of other parts of Brooklyn, New York, where depending on how much money the community is producing, is how many trees you get, basically. And it's not nice because as human beings, this is our uh, God-given right. This is our right as sentient beings to always have covering. That's why you find animals, they go in the shade. Being outside and having that much exposure of sunlight is not good. And although I have my plethora, it could still be way more. Okay. Anyway, guys, so I turned on the camera because I want to talk about taking addictions into the afterlife. Taking addictions into your afterlife. I'm gonna let that sit. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. That is so deep because every time you ascend, you get into a different way of thinking, your perspective change in any type of way. Once your perspective, guys, the little kids, I'm far, so I don't want to feel nobody kids, but they outside. So just in case you hear, it's a beautiful day, so they usually take the kids on morning walks, which I find to be so beautiful because we need this, you know, and not everywhere is a not, I live in New York City, so and I live in Brooklyn, so it's a concrete jungle, so to speak, but I love every minute of it. But there are some things that we are still working on. I'm sure the city is working on it. So anyway, I wanted to talk about taking addictions into your afterlife. Whenever you have found yourself getting through whatever situation, usually through pain, there's growth. Unfortunately, I know we don't like that part, but in the dark, that's where light is is able to be discovered. And once you get to that point, you are able to see that the light because you see the light. You've grown. You have overcome the situation at hand. So addictions into your afterlife. I heard this, I don't know the name, but I saw it on, I believe on Instagram. You probably came across, I don't know, but it's a young lady. She said, in a phrase, I'm going to put it in my own words. Basically, one of the simplest things that people don't realize is that the reason why you continuously have the issues, the addictions, the problems, the situation, the relationships, whatever you want to say, is because you keep reliving the same life. So that means you also have to shed off. This is why I love alchemy because it's all you have. Is it the black phase? You have to go through in order to get through, basically. And as we shed those layers, it gets harder. It gets harder because more is required. You're like, no, I'm not finished playing with that, right? And that has to be examined. It has anything that you, uh, anything in your life that poses as a crutch. And what does a crutch mean? A crutch means that you don't feel secure with it. You just don't feel secure without it. You don't believe that you can stand, you could live without it. Like when you at your lowest, this is something that you turn to. This is something that you need, right? And I want to be clear because it's not it's not always that the thing that you're doing is bad. It's probably there's nothing wrong with that thing, but it's your behavior behind the thing. You know, it's your relationship with the thing. That's what if I had to say it like that, it's your relationship with the thing. So depending if it falls in that category that I just explained, it's a crutch. And there's many crutches. There's many crutches. And as you guys, you already know I'm not editing out. You know, this is New York, guys. That needs a message and the noise. Anyway, welcome to Brooklyn. So, you being able to shed that extra layer, you know, the one that still feel like it's still not healed all the way, but you got to rip off the band-aid. Ouch. That's hard. And there's no way around it. That's required. That is, you don't get to go to the next level if you don't get to go to the next level. I'm gonna leave that right there. Anyway, guys, be sure to like, woo, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell. I'm losing the light. I'm trying to find my light. That's what the stars always say. They say, always find your light, darling. I feel like maybe I don't know. I don't know. The light. Okay, maybe a little bit. Anyway, guys, subscribe, share this video, and I will be going live. I believe that I will make the commitment as of now to at least go once a month. We'll see, maybe more. So, yeah, fun, and we'll learn together, we'll grow together, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Oh my God, I appreciate each and every one of you support. You guys have been so kind to me and so great. I'm just really honored and being able to share with you guys. Anyway, the light, I cannot even see if y'all can see me, but just know it's love here. Subscribe, share this video, check out my podcast. It goes live every single Thursday. And until the next time.